G'day friends, it's TECHMANPAT here, bringing you another story that looks like it's really breaking news, and for once I think it's a positive story about the NBN. No, I digress. I've told a few good stories about the NBN. So this is really interesting. I actually think it shocked a lot of people when this first came out. I think it was actually really surprising. So let's get into some of the details. Let's have a read of a few paragraphs and then we'll quickly summarize. I don't think it's that complex, but it's interesting and I've got some thoughts on it. So let's jump over to a screen share. Australians feel the need for speed. I can't believe they use that line. Incredible. NBN reveals plan to turbocharge high-speed tiers. Let's have a quick read. NBN Go today launched a proposal to provide 5 times faster download speeds on its popular NBN Home Fast product, which would see wholesale download speeds accelerate from 120 megabits per second to 550 megabits a second. That 50 is up, of course, and no extra wholesale cost to retailers. From the get-go, this is absolutely fantastic news to everyone who is on the fiber and the hybrid fiber coaxial HFC technologies. At the moment, those two technologies will be the ones who get the most out of this massive change. Now, this change is coming at the end of the year. But wait, there is more. And I know what you're going to be asking. What about the fiber to the node and fiber to the curb teams? Well, there is a line here and we'll get back to the top in a second. The new turbocharged speed tiers would be available across the company's HFC and fiber to the premises networks, with customers in eligible fiber to the node and fiber to the curb locations that will be able to access the proposed speed tiers by upgrading to fiber to the premises. As part of the proposal, NBN Co has indicated that it intends to relax the threshold for customers in premises served by fiber to the curb to be eligible to upgrade to a full fiber connection by ordering an NBN Home Fast 100 down, 20 up megabits product. I think this is actually the bigger news here. The big number here is 5 times more speed, great, but this thing to relax the requirement to get the upgrade, or at least eligible to get the upgrade, that I think is pretty good. So it's coming at the end of the year. What exactly is changing? Well, it's going to be going from obviously the 100 to 500 down. The upload is going from 20 to 50 on the Home Fast plan. Then the Home Super Fast plan, which is 250 down, 25 megabits up, is increasing to 750 megabits down. Now, there is one last plan, obviously, and that is the 500 to 1000, or the gigabit plan with an upload of 50 megabits a second. That is actually moving to a closer range to that gigabit, and that is the 750 to 1000, or 1 gigabit, and the upload will be from 50 to 100. It won't be limited just at 50. So if the time of day suits, it should pump out full speeds. This is really good. Means that this speed will now be at least a minimum of 750 megabits down and a minimum of 50 upload. Fantastic. I cannot say how happy I am to see this. This is really good news. So it is a proposal, so it's only been launched, but I think it's going to get a lot of positive responses from people. What I worry about is the response from the actual retailers or the RSPs. Will they have this question of, damn, the speed was the only thing I could upsell people on, and now if they're on lower plans, they'll never upgrade more. But to note, it is only for the plans that are on fiber, and it is only on the plans that are 100 and up. So this, I feel, is a way for RSPs to actually win. People going from 50 to 100 will not go, oh, it's just double my speed. It will be much faster. It'll be 5 times. Well, actually, no, it'll be 10 times faster when you go from 50 to 500 megabits down. And that, I think, is the trap we're going to fall into. We're going to pay the same price, but we're going to upgrade and never use the speed. So this is my thought process here. The reason they're offering this for free is because they cannot really charge you for it, because you're not going to be using that full speed every day. And so they can justify having so many people on this. The problem that's going to happen is if some people go, okay, I've got now 5 times, 10 times the speed that I used to have, I'm going to completely obliterate my downloads and everybody in the suburb. That could happen. We will probably return to a point where there'll be evening slowdowns like on ADSL. Those are terrible. And even now, we still have those issues. And it's only been in the last 2-3 years that the nodes have been upgraded to maintain top speeds for more people on the street. I want to read you this one line here. In Australia, data demand and usage has doubled in the last 5 years, with the average household consuming 443 gigabytes per month across 22 internet-connected devices, which is a significant increase from 40 gigabytes a monthly data use across approximately 7 internet-connected devices on average 10 years ago. This is incredible, and it's only going to keep growing. Not only is your dishwasher got an internet connection, probably download gigs, as another article I read a little while, but your fridge and your TV and your monitor and obviously all your computer and your mobile devices and your tablets and your laptops and your kids' toys. You've seen the kids' toys that now connect back to an AI and you can talk to them and they can tell you stories. Every single one of your Alexa or Google Homes are connected to the internet, and they all need their own little bandwidth. And this is really interesting. They talk about games, even though they blame games for causing internet slowdowns. For example, a recent Fortnite patch, was around 25 gigs. I guess they really haven't seen the Call of Duty upgraded patches, because those are massive, 120 gigs sometimes, which would take around 73 minutes to download and consume all of the available bandwidth on a standard NBN 50 down 20 up megabits plan. The same patch would take around 36 minutes to download on the current NBN Home Fast 100 down 20 up speed tier, around 7 minutes on the proposed NBN Home Fast 500 down 50 up megabits speed tiers, and around 5 minutes on the proposed NBN Home Ultra Fast 750 to 1 gigabit speed tiers. I don't think I can even justify having that speed tier. So it's going to be happening in the next 12 months, but they have put in here that at the end of the year, the decision should happen. So is this good news? Absolutely. And I'm really excited, because as soon as people get these ridiculous speeds, things like your home router, your home modem, your connection, your Wi-Fi types, your cables will actually start to matter. All the reviews of the routers I've done recently, where they have a 2.5 gigabit port on the back for the internet, will actually make sense for Australians who have fiber and are on those high plans, which they would be if they pick up any of the lower plans anyway. For once, the technology that we have today will actually be able to be used. This is really exciting. Now, let's not get too excited, because it's still yet to happen. But if you have a pretty standard Wi-Fi, let's say 6 or 5 version, you're actually going to make the most of it. Most Wi-Fi and Ethernet connections are much faster than the Australian internet anyway, so you wouldn't have to go upgrading everything. But what I'm excited about is I think I'm going to be getting to do a lot more Wi-Fi device reviews. Friends, thank you very much for watching. Let me know your thoughts below. I'd love to hear from you, and make sure to like and subscribe. Heaps more videos coming to the channel very soon. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in another one. Bye.